Welcome to our Health Wellness channel. Please do subscribe and share our video. Now coming to our today's topic. You most likely are not even aware that your legs are weakening. One day, after several months, you find it difficult to get out of a chair. Ascending stairs becomes tiresome. Simple movements turn into a struggle. Before you know it, this goes beyond age. It is silent, gradual, and dangerously ignored. It is muscle atrophy. The first muscles to deteriorate are in your legs. When they do, your risk of falling increases dramatically. Your mobility deteriorates. Your balance deteriorates. Everything can change with one fall. Loss of independence, hospital stays, and broken bones. Here is the good news though, this is entirely avoidable. The majority of people believe that the only method to build muscle is through exercise. However, your diet is just as vital. As you age, your body requires proper nutrition to preserve bone density, create muscle, and keep your legs strong. We are sharing 7 potent foods in today's guide that can help you stay active for years to come, strengthen your muscles, and slow down leg weakness. You may already have one of these meals in your kitchen, but you are probably not eating enough of it. So stay with me through to the end and discover how to maintain strong, healthy legs well into your senior years. Sweet potatoes, the ultimate muscle fuel. Sweet potatoes are the fuel your muscles need. Not just any fuel though. They provide the type of energy that endures, the kind that does not immediately burn out and leave you feeling weak, lethargic, or worn out by the middle of the day. This is precisely what sweet potatoes offer. Your body's capacity to effectively store and use energy decreases with age, something that most people are unaware of. Your muscles may not react as quickly. You may feel exhausted more quickly. Even simple tasks like carrying groceries or climbing stairs may become more difficult than they once were. It takes endurance in addition to strength. One of the greatest foods to help with that endurance is sweet potatoes. The power of complex carbohydrates. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates. In contrast to processed carbohydrates like white bread or pasta, which produce rapid blood sugar increases followed by an energy crash, these carbohydrates release energy steadily since they break down gradually. This helps you stay active throughout the day by ensuring that your muscles receive the nourishment they require without experiencing abrupt highs and lows. However, energy is insufficient on its own. Your muscles will gradually become weaker if they do not recuperate properly. Your muscles undergo microscopic tears with each stride you take and motion you make. They were easily fixed by your body when you were younger. However, that process slows down with age. Muscle recovery is hampered by inadequate nutrition, which causes stiffness, discomfort, and progressive muscle loss. Sweet potatoes gain even more potency at that point. Vitamin A, a vital antioxidant that aids in muscular tissue repair, is abundant in them. Over time, this will result in stronger legs, reduced discomfort, and quicker recovery. Your muscles remain more pliable and responsive, rather than waking up with achy, rigid legs that take a while to relax. Stronger recovery translates into stronger movements, and stronger movements translate into independence. Fighting inflammation. Another threat lurks within your body. Inflammation. One of the main causes of aging-related muscle loss is chronic inflammation. It gradually weakens your muscle fibers, making movements more challenging and raising your chance of getting hurt. It takes time to accomplish. Over years, it accumulates, and it becomes increasingly difficult to do daily tasks. Anti-inflammatory substances found in sweet potatoes aid in the battle against this unseen foe. Beta-carotene, which they contain, helps the body cope with oxidative stress. Cellular aging is accelerated by oxidative stress, which damages tissues, muscles, and joints. Your muscles will function better the more you can resist it. The potassium connection. Additionally, one of the most underappreciated nutrients for leg strength is potassium. Potassium is essential for nerve transmission, muscular contractions, and hydration. Weakness, cramps, and even an increased risk of falls can result from low potassium levels. Sweet potatoes are a great source of potassium, which keeps your muscles responsive, strong, and coordinated. The gut-muscle connection. The majority of people are aware of this. Muscle strength is closely related to gut health. Your muscles are not getting the fuel they require if your digestive tract is not adequately digesting nutrients. Fiber, which is abundant in sweet potatoes, helps to maintain gut health by facilitating improved digestion and nutrient absorption. Your body uses proteins, vitamins, and minerals to maintain strong muscles more effectively if your gut is healthy. How to incorporate sweet potatoes. You would not believe how simple it is to add sweet potatoes to your diet regularly. Bake them into fries, mash them or roast them. Include them in smoothies, soups, and salads. They go well with practically anything and are inherently delicious and adaptable. Additionally, they will not make you feel bloated or lethargic like processed carbohydrates do. One of the easiest and most effective dietary adjustments you can make if you want to continue climbing, moving, and standing strong well into your senior years is to include sweet potatoes in your diet. Because it takes more than just workout to have powerful legs. The goal is to provide your body with the proper nutrition so that your muscles can continue to function for many years to come. Oats. The underrated leg strengthener. Oats are generally regarded as a boring breakfast choice. What if I told you, however, that these little grains might be the key to stronger, more resilient legs? One of the first things we notice as we get older is how quickly our legs get tired. It is more difficult to walk upstairs. Standing for extended periods of time wears you out. Worst of all, muscle weakness begins to develop, making even easy movements difficult. However, why does this occur? Aging is not the only factor. It has to do with what we use to fuel our muscles. Steady, long-lasting energy. Energy is necessary for your legs to continue moving. Not just any energy, but consistent, long-lasting fuel that keeps you moving forward without crashing. Oats excel in this situation. Oats have a low glycemic index. In contrast to refined grains that raise blood sugar levels and leave you feeling exhausted as a result, they release energy gradually, keeping you active and avoiding unexpected exhaustion. Have you ever noticed how exhausted and lethargic you feel in the afternoon? The reason for this is that the majority of people rely on processed foods, which quickly deplete their energy. Conversely, oats maintain steady energy levels, preventing your muscles from failing when you need them most. However, the advantages extend beyond energy. Plant-based protein for muscle maintenance. Protein is necessary for the strong muscles that make up your legs. Lack of protein causes those muscles to deteriorate over time, which can result in weakness, instability, and even problems with balance. Plant-based protein from oats aids in muscle fiber maintenance and repair. It may not be as good as eggs or steak, but it is essential for maintaining healthy legs. Improving circulation. Let us now discuss circulation, which is something that most people ignore. For your legs to remain strong and mobile, oxygen-rich blood must continuously flow through them. Weak muscles, a slower rate of recuperation, and a higher chance of cramps and exhaustion are all consequences of poor circulation. Oats can help with that. Iron, a necessary mineral that aids in the body's oxygen transport, is abundant in oats. Lack of iron may be the cause if you have ever experienced weakness, lightheadedness, or observed that your legs tire out more quickly than usual. Your muscles will feel lethargic and exhausted if you do not receive enough iron because they will not obtain the oxygen they require. The magnesium factor. Magnesium is another essential for healthy legs. In order to avoid cramps, spasms, and that excruciatingly heavy sensation in your legs, magnesium is essential for proper muscular function. Your body is probably pleading for extra magnesium if you have ever woken up in the middle of the night with a terrible leg cramp. A simple and all-natural method to keep your muscles relaxed and free of cramps is to eat oats. Versatile ways to enjoy oats. Here is the true secret, though. There are so many uses for oats. Every morning does not have to be the same dull cup of porridge. Add them to smoothies to give you more energy. For a tasty snack, sprinkle them over berry yogurt. For a simple muscle-fueling treat, you can even bake them into homemade protein bars. In actuality, most people ignore easy fixes. They look for complex solutions when, in fact, appropriate nutrition is the key to strength, endurance, and mobility. Additionally, oats give your legs the exact nourishment they require to remain pain-free, powerful, and energized. Do not undervalue this straightforward grain's potency. It is time to start eating oats every day if you are serious about maintaining your legs' ease of movement. Avocados, the creamy muscle supporter. The majority of people consider avocados to be only a trendy superfood. But what if I told you that the key to having legs that are pain-free, stronger, and more flexible is this creamy green fruit? Protein is the first thing that most people think about when discussing how to develop and maintain leg strength. Indeed, protein is essential. However, it is but one aspect of the equation. In actuality, your muscles require more than just protein, they require healthy fats, which are much more neglected. Additionally, avocados are among the world's top providers of lipids that strengthen muscle. Fighting inflammation with healthy fats. First, let us talk about inflammation. Inflammation turns as a silent foe as we age. At first, you might not even realize it. A slight stiffness when awake, a dull discomfort from too much walking. But when the inflammation worsens over time, movement becomes more difficult and uncomfortable. Monounsaturated fats, which are present in avocados, become crucial at this point. These beneficial fats actively lower inflammation, in contrast to bad fats that exacerbate it. They keep your muscles relaxed, your joints supple, and your legs pain-free for as long as possible. As a result, you will experience reduced stiffness, soreness, and more flexibility in your movement. That is not all though. Potassium for proper muscle function. One essential component governs all of your leg movements, including standing, walking, and running, contractions of muscles. Additionally, most people do not get enough of a mineral that is necessary for these contractions. Potassium. More potassium is found in avocados than in bananas, making them one of the best foods. What makes this significant? Potassium keeps muscles functioning properly and keeps cramps at bay. Low potassium may be the cause if you have ever experienced abrupt tightness in your legs, woken up in the middle of the night with severe muscular spasms, or if your legs frequently feel weak with little exertion. Your muscles cannot contract correctly if you do not have enough potassium, which can cause weakness, instability, and even issues with balance. Avocados are revolutionary because of this. They aid in regulating these contractions, making sure that each stride feels solid and steady. Vitamin E, the muscle protector. Let us now discuss something even more important: protection of muscles. Our muscles do more than just deteriorate with age. They are more susceptible to harm. Oxidative stress and minor injuries can impede recuperation, resulting in long-term muscle loss. However, there is a potent nutrient that combats this: vitamin E. Vitamin E protects your muscles from harm by acting as an antioxidant. It helps to prevent long-term degeneration, hasten recovery, and restore muscle fibers. Consider it this way: your muscles experience daily deterioration. They absorb stress whether you are walking, working out, or even just standing for extended periods of time. Over time, vitamin E keeps your legs strong by reducing that stress. Improved circulation for better performance. The finest part comes next. Avocados enhance circulation in addition to helping your muscles and joints. For your leg muscles to receive oxygen and nutrients, stay energized, and avoid weariness, good circulation is essential. Your blood flows freely and effectively thanks to the heart-healthy lipids in avocados. This translates into improved leg strength overall, less weight, and increased endurance. Easy ways to incorporate avocados. So how can you increase your intake of avocados? You would not believe how simple it is. Put slices on your toast in the morning. Add them to smoothies for a nutrient-dense creamy boost. Make guacamole by mashing them. Instead of using butter, use them as a spread. They can even be eaten on their own with a little salt and pepper, or added to salads. Consistency is crucial. You will not notice a change if you eat one avocado once a month, but you will when you incorporate it into your meals on a daily basis. Greater flexibility, less pain, stronger muscles, and the capacity to navigate life with assurance. Do not overlook this straightforward but effective diet if you want legs that remain strong, balanced, and pain-free as you age. Berries, nature's muscle defenders. Losing power is a choice, but aging is unavoidable. Your muscles are attacked every single day, not from something visible but from oxidative stress, which is equally harmful. This unseen force accelerates aging, destroys joints, and weakens muscles. You experience it as persistent discomfort, stiffness, or that annoying gradual loss of strength. The good news is that you have the ability to defend yourself, and berries are one of the most potent weapons. In addition to being delicious, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are superfoods that protect muscles. Antioxidant power against free radicals. This is the reason. Antioxidants, your body's best line of defense against muscle degradation, are abundant in berries. Your body creates free radicals on a daily basis. Weakness, exhaustion, and a delayed recovery are brought on by the damage these unstable chemicals do to muscle cells. Your body was capable of fending them off when you were younger. However, unless you provide the proper support, your protection deteriorates with age. Here is where berries can help. By scavenging free radicals, their antioxidants protect your muscles, hasten healing, and prolong the strength of your legs. However, that is only the start. Fighting inflammation to preserve mobility. Inflammation is a greater danger to leg strength than muscle loss. Mobility is silently eroded by chronic inflammation. Every stride becomes more difficult, every motion more rigid, and every joint more agonizing. Additionally, it may eventually result in arthritis and permanent muscle atrophy. One of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory foods is berries. They include substances that actively lower inflammation, which eases joint pain, increases flexibility, and maintains the smooth motion of your legs. Vitamin C for collagen production. There is more. The majority of people believe that vitamin C only strengthens immunity. In actuality, however, it is essential for the health of muscles and joints. Why? Since the synthesis of collagen is fueled by vitamin C. Your muscles, tendons, and joints are made of collagen. It maintains their resilience, strength, and flexibility. However, your body makes less collagen as you get older. As a result, joints feel stiff, muscles become less solid, and healing takes longer. Berries aid in reestablishing equilibrium. They increase the creation of collagen, which keeps your legs strong, your joints smooth, and your muscles tight, making berries a daily habit. Let us now discuss how to maximize the benefits of berries. Eating them occasionally will not make a big difference. The true advantages start to materialize when you make them a daily habit. Have breakfast first. I add some blueberries to your yogurt or porridge. For a potent drink that will feed your muscles, blend them into a smoothie. They are a great snack to eat fresh. To make a berry compote instead to get a naturally sweet topping, simply cook them with a little water. Consistency is crucial. Your muscles and joints will be better protected the more often you eat them. Additionally, berries improve mental clarity in addition to physical strength. Antioxidants found in berries have been shown to enhance brain function, memory, and focus. Thus, they maintain your mental acuity in addition to your physical strength. Berries prevent muscle weakness by combating oxidative damage. They ease joint discomfort by reducing inflammation. They maintain the strength of muscles and joints by increasing the production of collagen. By increasing circulation, they guarantee that your legs receive the nourishment they require. Additionally, they improve brain function, which keeps you mentally bright as you age, all from one natural basic food. Therefore, do not ignore berries if you are serious about maintaining your strength, mobility, and pain-free state, because exercise alone does not produce the strongest legs. The proper diet is the source of them, and one of the greatest methods to fuel your body for the years to come is with berries. Your future self will appreciate you starting today. Salmon, the complete muscle builder. What if I told you there was a diet that may help you maintain strong legs for years to come, grow muscle, and lessen pain? In fact, salmon does just that. This protein is not just any protein. It is among the best things your body can consume. Additionally, your muscles require more of it as you get older. Building and rebuilding muscle fibers. Your muscles are continuously being broken down and rebuilt with each stride you take, every movement you make. Here is the issue, though. Your body's capacity to regenerate muscle tissue decreases with age. You begin to feel weaker in your legs. Stair climbing gets more difficult. It feels difficult to even get up after sitting for a long time. Furthermore, the majority of individuals are unaware that it is taking place. Their strength simply is not what it was before one day. Here is where salmon can help. Because of its high protein content, it provides your muscles with the building blocks they require to remain robust and energetic. Each bite keeps your legs strong and robust by repairing muscle fibers. However, salmon is more than just protein. Omega-3 fatty acids fight inflammation. Moreover, it is among the best sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Additionally, your muscles benefit greatly from these healthy fats. Your muscles and joints become inflamed as you age. This explains why so many people experience leg pain, stiffness in their knees, and even excruciating pain when they move. Omega-3 fatty acids, on the other hand, combat inflammation at its root cause, maintaining joint discomfort, muscle flexibility, and smooth leg movement. And that is not all. By increasing blood flow, omega-3 fatty acids make sure your muscles receive the oxygen and nutrition they require to function at their peak. Legs with inadequate circulation feel sluggish, heavy, and exhausted. Better blood flow, however, keeps them strong and energized. And the majority of people are unaware of this. Improved nerve function for better coordination. Additionally, omega-3s improve nerve function. Have you ever noticed that your legs are not moving as fast as they once did? Like you do not have as quick of a reflex. Nerve signals slow down with time, which explains why. However, omega-3 fatty acids maintain those connections, which makes it easier for your legs to move and react more quickly. B vitamins for energy production. Additionally, salmon is a great source of B vitamins, particularly B12. Here is why that is important. Your body uses B vitamins to produce energy. Your muscles will not have the strength they require to work without them. Because of this, people who do not get enough B12 frequently experience weakness, sluggishness, and fatigue. However, salmon replenishes that energy, allowing your legs to move more easily, walk farther, and climb higher. Heart health for better circulation. Without a strong heart, it is impossible to develop strong legs. Salmon also aids in that. Salmon's omega-3s help to keep your arteries free, improve blood pressure, and lessen bad cholesterol. This translates to improved endurance, oxygen delivery, and circulation. Because this is the reality. Weak muscles are a result of poor circulation. Your legs need a constant flow of blood that is rich in oxygen. Your muscles will not receive the nutrition they require if your heart is not beating effectively, and they will begin to deteriorate. However, your legs remain powerful when your heart is strong. Adding salmon to your diet, the finest aspect? To reap the benefits, you do not have to consume salmon every day. Even 2 or 3 servings each week can have a significant impact. Try adding it to salads, roasting it, or grilling it. Do you want a simple, fast meal? Muscle-building elements abound in salmon served with roasted vegetables and olive oil on the side. Go for something lighter? A fresh salad with salmon, avocado, and leafy greens provides all the nutrients your legs require in one meal. Additionally, canned salmon is equally effective if you are pressed for time. For a quick protein boost, simply combine it with spices, lemon juice, and olive oil. Salmon is one of the best things you can eat if you want to continue moving, walking, and climbing with confidence. It strengthens your heart, improves blood flow, rebuilds muscle, lowers inflammation, and improves nerve function. Your muscles are fueled by each bite. You get closer to having a stronger, healthier, and more active physique with each meal. Therefore, do not wait until your legs start to weaken. To maintain your strength for years to come, start eating salmon now. Eggs. Nature's perfect muscle food. Athletes, bodybuilders, and even physicians swear by eggs for a reason. It is not simply that they are inexpensive and simple to prepare. The reason for this is because they are among the most comprehensive nutritional sources for energy, muscle strength, and recuperation. Additionally, eggs are a real powerhouse when it comes to maintaining strong, sturdy, and pain-free legs as you age. Complete protein for muscle maintenance. This is the reason. First, full protein is present in eggs. They therefore possess each of the 9 necessary amino acids, the components your body requires to rebuild and repair muscle tissue. Your muscles naturally lose bulk as you age. Your legs may feel weaker. your balance may become erratic, or even basic tasks like climbing stairs may become more difficult. The reason for this is that your body is not regenerating muscle as well as it once did. However, when you consume high-quality protein such as eggs, you are providing your body with the precise nutrients it needs to halt the loss of muscle and even regain strength. And that is only the start. Vitamin D for muscle strength. Vitamin D is also abundant in eggs. Here is why that is important. Vitamin D has uses beyond bones. It is also necessary for muscle strength. Low vitamin D levels are actually directly associated with weak muscles, poor coordination, and a higher chance of falling, according to studies. And the part that is frightening, the majority of people are unaware that they are vitamin D deficient. Because of this, older adults who do not obtain enough vitamin D frequently have joint pain, weariness, and muscle weakness. However, eggs naturally contain this potent vitamin, which keeps your muscles active, your bones healthy, and your legs working smoothly. Choline for nerve-muscle communication. Additionally, most people are unaware of another substance found in eggs, choline. Although it is little known, this nutrient is crucial for maintaining the strength and responsiveness of your legs. Why? Because nerve-muscle connection is directly supported by choline. This implies that your body is communicating with your neurological system to regulate your movements each time you walk, elevate your leg, or even just change your weight. These signals may become less frequent as you become older. When walking on uneven ground, you may notice that your legs do not react as quickly, that your balance is off, or that you feel unsteady. However, choline maintains these connections, ensuring that your muscles and nerves function well to keep you strong, steady, and coordinated. Not to mention that eggs are a great source of antioxidants, B vitamins, and healthy fats, all of which promote energy generation, lower inflammation, and shield muscle cells from harm. Simple ways to add eggs to your diet. What is the best method to incorporate eggs into your diet then? 1 or 2 eggs a day can have a significant impact on your leg strength and mobility. You do not need to consume a dozen. They can be boiled, scrambled, added to an omelet with vegetables, or even blended into a protein-rich smoothie. Consistency is crucial because your muscles will be stronger in the years to come if you take better care of them today. If you wish to maintain your independence for as long as possible, avoid muscle loss, and continue walking with confidence, do not forget about eggs. They are among the most straightforward, reasonably priced, and potent foods you can include in your diet. The best thing is that they provide you energy for the rest of your day, improve your mental clarity, and strengthen your legs. One of the simplest ways to take charge of your strength, mobility, and long-term health is to include eggs in your diet. Keep this in mind the next time you are organizing your meals. Greek yogurt, the overlooked muscle restorer. Most people reach for Greek yogurt as a quick breakfast or snack, never realizing they are consuming one of the most powerful foods for maintaining strong legs and preventing muscle loss. This creamy dairy product goes far beyond just being a tasty treat. It is a scientifically backed muscle builder that becomes increasingly important as you age. The perfect protein profile. Here is the critical issue most people face. As you get older, your muscles do not just need protein, they need the right kind of protein delivered at the right times. Greek yogurt stands apart because it contains an exceptional balance of fast-acting and slow-releasing proteins that work together to maintain muscle integrity. The whey protein in Greek yogurt is rapidly absorbed, immediately providing amino acids to prevent muscle breakdown. Meanwhile, the casein protein is digested slowly, supplying a steady stream of muscle-building ingredients for hours after consumption. This dual-action protein system is precisely what aging muscles need to stay strong and functional. Have you noticed increasing difficulty standing from a seated position? Or perhaps climbing stairs takes more effort than it used to? These are early warning signs that your muscles are not getting the proper nutrition, and Greek yogurt could be the solution you have overlooked. Calcium, the overlooked muscle mineral. When people think about leg strength, they rarely consider calcium. Yet this mineral is absolutely essential for proper muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and overall leg function. As you age, calcium absorption decreases naturally, putting you at risk for not only brittle bones but also weakened muscles. Greek yogurt delivers a concentrated dose of highly bioavailable calcium, meaning your body can easily absorb and utilize it to keep your leg muscles contracting effectively and efficiently. Without adequate calcium, muscles cannot relax and contract properly. This leads to that familiar heavy, weak feeling in your legs that many attribute simply to getting older. In reality, it is often a nutritional deficiency that can be corrected. Probiotics, the gut-muscle connection. Here is something most fitness experts will not tell you. The health of your digestive system directly impacts your muscle strength. Greek yogurt contains live beneficial bacteria that improve gut health, enhancing your body's ability to absorb protein, vitamins, and minerals from all the food you eat. As we age, our digestive efficiency naturally declines, meaning we extract fewer nutrients from our meals. The probiotics in Greek yogurt help reverse this trend, ensuring that muscle-building nutrients actually reach your leg muscles instead of passing through your system unused. Think about it. You could be eating all the right foods, but if your digestive system is not functioning optimally, your muscles will not receive the full benefit. Greek yogurt helps solve this hidden problem. Electrolyte balance for muscle function. Muscle cramps, spasms, and fatigue often result from electrolyte imbalances, particularly potassium, magnesium, and sodium. Greek yogurt contains these critical electrolytes in natural, easily absorbed forms. Many people experience leg cramps at night or after minimal activity as they age. These painful episodes are not inevitable. They are often the result of electrolyte deficiencies that Greek yogurt can help address. The potassium in Greek yogurt works in concert with sodium to regulate fluid balance in muscle cells, preventing the dehydration that often leads to cramps and weakness. Meanwhile, its magnesium content supports over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, many directly related to energy production in muscle cells. B vitamins for energy production. Here is something that might surprise you. Greek yogurt is loaded with B vitamins that are essential for converting food into energy. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at this process, often leading to the familiar sensation of heavy, tired legs. B12, B6, and riboflavin in Greek yogurt play crucial roles in cellular energy production, particularly in metabolically active tissues like muscle. Without adequate B vitamins, your leg muscles simply cannot generate the energy needed for daily activities, let alone exercise or recovery. How to incorporate Greek yogurt for maximum benefit. The key to using Greek yogurt for leg strength is not just eating it occasionally, it is about strategic consumption. Here is how to maximize its benefits. Start your day with a cup of Greek yogurt topped with berries to kickstart muscle protein synthesis first thing in the morning. Consume a small serving about 30 minutes before exercise to provide readily available fuel. Eat Greek yogurt within an hour after walking or other activity to support recovery. Use it as a base for smoothies with added fruits and a spoonful of nut butter for a complete muscle-supporting meal. Replace sour cream with Greek yogurt in recipes for an easy protein boost. For maximum benefit, choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt rather than flavored varieties loaded with sugar. The natural fat content is actually beneficial for hormone production, including those that regulate muscle growth and maintenance. What makes Greek yogurt truly special is how it complements the other leg-strengthening foods we have discussed. Pair it with berries for enhanced anti-inflammatory effects. Mix in some oats for sustained energy. Add a drizzle of honey for faster glycogen replenishment in your leg muscles. This simple food, consumed regularly, can dramatically improve your leg strength, endurance, and recovery. Best of all, it is affordable, widely available, and requires no preparation. Do not underestimate this everyday dairy product. When it comes to maintaining strong, capable legs that keep you independent and mobile, Greek yogurt deserves a prominent place in your nutritional strategy. Conclusion: building your foundation. Your legs are your foundation, and everything else follows. As they become weaker, you are not helpless, though. You are providing your muscles with the precise nourishment they require to remain robust, steady, and energized by including these 7 items in your diet. This implies greater mobility, autonomy, and vitality. I would like to hear from you now. Which of these foods are you currently consuming? Which one caught you off guard the most? Tell me in the comments below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and enable notifications if you found this information useful. so you do not miss any more important health advice. Watch our upcoming video to learn about more potent nutrients that combat aging. Continue to be robust, healthy, and active.